I want to spend some time talking about gold. The number one question I get is, where do I buy gold? I'm talking about physical gold. So my answer to that is, don't buy gold from a TV commercial. Don't ever buy gold from a TV commercial. I am not going to pick on one of those gold dealers in particular, but the stuff you see on TV is a big ripoff. And what they do is, you might buy one gold coin that has a spot price of $1,600, and they'll sell it to you for $2,200, and they'll put it in a fancy case with a certificate. And the extra $600 is pure profit margin for these guys, and don't do that. So nobody invests in gold like this. If you want to buy gold, go to a reputable bullion dealer and order in bulk. Okay. Now, the biggest one in the U.S. is called APMEX, American Precious Metals Exchange. They're based in Oklahoma City. They're like the Walmart of gold and silver. Now, basically, you're buying coins or bars, and you have to be careful because there's tax implications for doing this. And I recommend buying American Eagles because there's no tax implications. You can buy as many as you want. Now, the thing to keep in mind about the American Eagles is that they're not pure gold. They're 93% gold. They have some other metals in them to make it harder. But it is an ounce of gold. There's an ounce of gold in all the American Eagles. It's just that there's some other metals mixed in. Okay. The Canadian Maple Leaf coins are pretty much pure gold, but you can't really handle them because they're so soft. It's not like you're going to be screwing around with this stuff anyway. They come in a plastic tube, and when you get these in the mail, if you get a tube of 10 coins, you don't take the tape off. You just leave it in the tube. Don't touch it. Okay. When these coins are shipped to you, they're classified as BU, brilliant uncirculated. So once you get your greasy paws all over them, they're no longer brilliant uncirculated, and they're worth less. I know some other bullion dealers too, and there are some good ones, but APMEX is the biggest. Okay, like I said, they're Walmart. Another one I might recommend is American Gold Exchange. They're based out of Austin, Texas. I know these guys personally, and they have always treated me right. I actually bought some platinum coins from those guys, which was fun. Now, I recommend buying at least 10 coins at a time so you get a volume discount. Now, when you buy coins or bars, there's a premium to spot. Okay, so basically you're paying more than the spot price. How this works is the U.S. Mint produces the coins and then sells it to the dealer at a markup, and then the dealer sells it to you at a markup. And the premium over spot is based on supply and demand for the physical coins. Right now, premiums are very high, especially for silver. Premiums for silver are amazingly high. Silver is trading at like $10 over spot because the mint is simply not producing enough and there's huge amounts of demand. Buying precious metals is a bit like buying a closed-end fund because you're not just worried about the underlying price, you're also worried about the premium. Now, when I bought most of my silver, it was trading at $2 over spot, and now it's $10 to $12 over spot. And even though the price of silver is only a little bit higher, I could make a huge profit on what I bought just based on the premium. And I think the premiums will get even bigger. You can also buy gold bars, but like I said, there's tax implications to that. I have one 10-ounce gold bar, and I'm glad I've bought even more. You can also buy other coins like Krugerrands. Those are gold coins from South Africa, but there's tax issues for that as well. Basically, the gold American Eagles are considered to be U.S. currency, and the government doesn't charge tax on U.S. currency. They're technically $50 coins. They're legal tender. You could buy something for $50, but it doesn't make any sense to do so because the price of gold is actually $1,700 an ounce. So I recommend you go to some of these websites and check it out. They have all different kinds of products. They even have $500 and $1,000 bills. Yeah. So from the old days. And actually, I remember this from 10 years ago, you used to be able to buy a 1,000-ounce bar of silver from the Royal Canadian Mint, in case you wanted a 1,000-ounce bar of silver. And that's the reason you buy precious metals, because it's huge amounts of fun. Now, I suppose it could come in handy someday, like if we had a nuclear war, but I'm not betting on a nuclear war, and neither should you. The coins are just cool. They're works of art. They're beautiful, just amazing designs. I think the 1-ounce silver eagle is the most beautiful coin in the world. I was helping a friend of mine buy some gold a few months ago, and he was like, how do you know these coins are not counterfeit? And I'm like, dude, just shut up. Like, I explained to him the dealers buy directly from the mint, and I'm like, there's absolutely no chance that they're counterfeit. But the interesting thing is that the bars, there were some counterfeit bars introduced into the system a couple of years ago by China. They were making counterfeit gold bars. And now they test every single one, and they still find counterfeit bars. So the dealers are required to test them. I would not worry too much about getting fake bars or coins, but my buddy was super paranoid about it. He's also the biggest CF known to mankind, and he doesn't trust anyone. And he wanted to take the coins out of the tube to verify it for himself. I'm like, dude, don't do that. Just leave it in the tube. The thing with investing in physical precious metals is that one day you will have to sell them back. And selling them back is a big pain in the ass. You have to package them up and take them to FedEx. It's a lot of effort. If you want to sell a stock, you just click a button. If you want to sell gold, you have to package it up in a very special way. So this is why people end up never selling this stuff, and it gets passed down from generation to generation. Look, if you buy gold or silver and it goes up, you should sell it, okay? Now, I bought silver in 2010. In 2011, it went up to $50 an ounce. I didn't sell it, and now it's back down to $20 an ounce. So what do I think about gold and silver right now? Well, gold literally just 2 hours ago just broke out above trendline resistance. It's ripping $40 higher on the day. And this is the new bull market in gold. I am convinced of that. I've been getting more and more bullish in recent weeks. And I truly think that over a period of time, over a period of years, gold could get up to $5,000 an ounce. I truly believe it. And there's not too many gold bulls left. You know, this has been a very long process of consolidation, and the gold is in a period of neglect. Nobody cares about it anymore, and that's exactly what you want. It has been a tough environment for gold. But I think it's finally turning around. Time will tell. Personal note, I just want to announce that I signed a 2-book deal with Harriman House, a UK-based publisher. And the first book is Those Bastards, 69 Essays, which will be published in June of 2023. The second book is No Worries, How to Live a Stress-Free Financial Life, which will be published in the spring of 2024. I'm super excited about it, to say the least, and it's going to be awesome. Thanks for listening to the Be Smart podcast. I'm Jared Dillian. See you next time.